Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today, we're going to be looking at game week 8 of the Fantasy Football League. We're going to get straight into it. We're going to see how we got on. So, here we go. So, we got 44 points, which was the average of the week as well. We did do 5 transfers, so we got minus 16 points from that as well. Um, there were a few players I swapped in, and then they got injured before I even knew it. So that was a bit of a nightmare. So I was minus 16 points down. I should have probably paid a bit more attention to what was going on. But we'll start with Pope in goal. Just the 1 point because he conceded 2 goals. We do probably need to look into this a little bit to see where we do go and who do we play. Robinson, just the 1 point. Again, got 2 points for playing 90 minutes and just minus 1 point for conceding 2 goals. Then we go on to Trippier. Again, 90 minutes played, an assist, but got a minus points for the 2 goals that Newcastle conceded, and 2 bonus points, which were quite nice. Mero, Luton. Interesting game that was. Played 90 minutes, kept a clean sheet, so he got 4 extra points, which is quite nice, and 2 bonus points. We'll talk about the game in a minute. And then we go on to the midfield. We had Declan Rice. Nice, lovely win for the Arsenal against Man City. Only the 3 points. He should have got some extra bonus points because he played quite well, in my opinion. Got the 2 points for 90 minutes and the clean sheets. That's quite nice. Neto. Yes, the 1-1. So he lost the clean sheet bonus, but got an assist. So there's the 3 lovely points. That was quite nice. Song. I put him as my captain, which I think I should have probably done with someone else, and we'll talk about that in a second. Only played 75 minutes, so he got 2 points. Lucky. Clean sheet. Again, quite interesting. I thought he could have had an assist as well. Bowen, only just only the 2 points. So interesting games. That's what disappointed me. Only playing the 67 minutes. Still only the 2 points, mind you, but lucky for me as an Arsenal fan. Then we go into the Brentford game, sorry. 69 minutes, 2 points, and an assist. Quite nice. Manchester United were very, very lucky at the end, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Watkins got an assist in the 1-1 game. So that was quite nice for Watkins. I should have probably put him as my captain or, one of those two. So a bit disappointing there. Go on to the bench. So got a yellow card. What a shame. That doesn't matter, so I'm all right with that one. Did play the 90 minutes. Did not play because he's suspended or muscle injury. I think he was suspended and then got a little bit of muscle injury, so we'll work that one out. Ben White got a clean sheet and the bonus because he played really well, and the 90 minutes. So that's my bit of a mistake that I should have probably put Ben White in for Robinson. So I gained 8 points. Saka, I was in 2 minds of actually putting in. And thank God I didn't put him in because he did not play. And since then, he's actually pulled out of the international break this week with England. Now let's go through the results as well. So the lunchtime kickoff was Luton and Spurs. Um, Spurs did get lucky because they did have a player sent off, and Luton missed, I think, 3 or 4 open chances. So that was a bit of a disappointment. Burnley Chelsea. I think Burnley even went 1-0 up here first of all as well. Let me just have a little look. So Burnley did go 1-0 up. They were it was 1-1 at half time. So Chelsea dominated in that second half. And then we go to Everton Bournemouth, which was, it started off quite quickly for Everton, going 1-0 up after 8 minutes. So once that happens, there we go. Fulham Sheffield United. I thought this was going to be a bit closer, to be honest. All goals coming in the second half. An own goal as well. So, well, actually 2 own goals, one for each side. So that helps. Now we go on to the one that bit of a interesting game. Brentford went 1-0 up in the first half, and then Scott McTominay came on and scored 2 goals in the 93rd minute and the 97th minute. Yeah, so quite lucky. Palace Forest at the evening kickoff here. It was a dull game. I actually did not watch it, so thank God for that, because I don't like watching 0-0 games, unless it is Arsenal, which I thought our game was going to be 0-0, but hey, we'll get to that in a second. Brighton Liverpool game on the Sunday. There was some massive controversial in this one. Liverpool should have won that one, but hey, Mo Salah with 2 goals, so he could have been an interesting purchase at the weekend. I could have switched him from having Haaland and put Salah in, so that could have been an interesting one as well. Both teams playing in Europe midweek as well, which kind of helped. Same for these next 2 teams. West Ham Villa. West Ham Newcastle. Again, a bit surprising that West Ham actually went 1-0 up. And then in the second half, Newcastle came back and the players scored 2 goals. Then in the 89th minute, West Ham got their lovely equaliser. Wolves Villa. Now, this was a bit of a feisty game. There was 2 quick goals. Well, I said quick. It was the 53rd minute and then the 55th minute. So that was quite interesting. But one of the Wolves players did get sent off in the 94th minute. Now, we go to the big game, the Arsenal City. We did win 1-0. It did take until the 86th minute, but there should have been a sending off. It should have been Kovacic. Should have been sent off. Got a booking for an ankle tackle, and then I think it was about just into the second half, I think. No, just before halftime, I think. He did exactly the same thing. Um, so yeah, so that's that. There's no game there's no fantasy football this weekend. Um, so we'll be putting up some other videos talking about players through the season. So we'll have a look at that and take care and enjoy your day. Goodbye from now.